Hey gang, it's your old pal, whatever you want to call me here. And if you'll remember correctly, I bought a briar block. That's just the design on the paper. What I'm going to do to this. Now I thought I had a Dremel tool. I don't know where the hell it went. So for right now, we're just stuck with what we got. I got a bunch of different kinds of sandpapers. Everything from 60 grit to, well, 80 grit. Along with this briar block they sent me. This is from pipesandcigars.com or something like that. I finally broke down and done it. Pipe friend, are you surprised? Are you relieved? Are you something? I no longer use a nail. I in fact went out. Well, I stayed in and I bought a pack of 3 pipe tools. So I got one for the car, I got one for the car, and I got one for my pocket. I'll probably keep one right by my pipe stand, but we all know that you could have a million of these things and they just disappear. Also with this block, just because I know I'm going to do a pro job and not need to throw it away and start over or whatever, I bought the rubber bit things. They're interesting little pieces of rubber. I already took the liberty of putting one on the block itself. Right there. Then that way I can save this bit for a little while longer. What I don't need on there is the tag. But what I do need on there is the drawing of what I'm going to make, what shape I'm going to carve. So follow along, won't you? I've got my design on the paper, which I got a little crazy with my razor blade last night and decided to cut out a lot of this green, so I don't know why I did that, but here's what I'm going to start doing. This right about there. Give myself a little bit of space to work with. Then I'm going to match that up. This isn't really working well because I don't have somebody else to hold the camera. I'm going to come down like that. I'm going to round out the front. Like that. That right there. It's the rough drawing of what I'm going to do to this pipe. I've done the same sort of thing on the other side, but right now I've got to do a lot of sand. So as you can see now, this thing's starting to round out real nice. Still got a lot of squareness to it, but I changed my design a little bit from this. It's not far from that, but it ain't that. It ain't gonna be that no more. But of course you could have figured that out. That was just one idea. Progress is coming along. Another update time. I switched to 150 grit sandpaper. It's got barely anything to it, but that's making this round brick quite rounder. It's not taking off so much of the wood, and I'm able to work with it a little bit more. I'm seeing a bunch of imperfections in this wood. There's a big crack right there. Hopefully I can sand that out of the way or something. Other than that, there was a pit back here. That seems to be going away. A couple of chips here and there, but that's what sandpaper is for. We're going to get rid of that, and we're going to continue on our quest for a perfect round pipe made in my back room. As you can see, I'm able to shape with this 150 grit better than the whatever this is, 600 or something. I don't know. Anyways, that's too heavy to work with for this stage of the project, so we're going to continue rounding this piece out. You get the idea. So we're gonna sand some more and hopefully get it to round state, and you get to watch. I know you'd like to watch. I took this here steak knife and this here box cutter and that there knife there and tried to shape it a little better, cutting out a little bit of piece here and there so that I could round this out a little quicker. It did not happen. I wish I had my Dremel tool. I do not. So we're gonna do this as best we can. We're still sort of a smaller, rounder brick shape, but I'm not settling for that. I'm gonna make something a hell of a lot nicer. And by the way, just for the record, this is just as hard as they say it is, and hats off to anybody that can actually pull it off, not excluding myself, of course, because we don't know if I could pull it off. We're all gonna find out together.